Me, actually, most fans will say I am deluded, that I operate on delusion, but I always believe in the process because for me, I understand how football is. It requires time, patience, and all that. In that game, we created, if I am not mistaken, 6 chances, of which if we had a better marksman, a better target man or striker, we could have scored at least two. Jackson, for all his gifts, is not a goal scorer. He's not a born goal scorer. For me, he's more like a 9.5 a winger. So if
They want to play next
we
week.
can get a
They want
striker,
to play next week.
even if not Osimhen, maybe Gyökeres or somebody out there in Europe, I feel we can do better and probably fight for top four. Uh, if I remember very well, Jackson alone last season missed more than 38 chances. And Osimhen in world football today, after Ellen Haaland, Osimhen is the next person. Forget the fact that he's not a more technical player. And to me, I feel he's a better technical player as compared to Haaland. So he can play that pattern. I feel he's the best fit for Chelsea right now. Actually, for people that do not understand, they think we are just buying player for buying sake. At first, when I looked at it, I first thought, okay, we are buying players for buying players sake. But when I thought about it, our modus operandi for a long time at Chelsea, we buy players who are established. Then they play for us like 2, 3 years. Then that's it because they are already at their peak. Now, the owner now they are more like operating like Real Madrid stroke Benfica. They buy players, young players before people know them. They buy them, catch them young. That's why they are trying to operate that multi-club model. Before, there was a time, if I remember very well, there used to be a time when we had like 40 players on loan during Abramovich. The likes of Lucas Piazon, the likes of Marco Marin and Vishal. Chelsea has always been doing this. But it's just because this team is not winning. And if I remember very well, there's this thing posted by the Athletic, I think like 3 days ago, they listed all the players in Chelsea. Even the academy players, they listed them. Ugochukwu now is at Southampton. There's this defender we signed at Boca Juniors. He's still there. Chilwell is surplus in requirement. Sterling, surplus in requirement according to what happened on, I think, Friday before Man City's game. Then I feel maybe Madueke we might cash in on me. Lukaku is already gone. Fofana will go. At the end of the day, before August 31st, we will have less than 23 players in the camp. So I feel it's like a media bias. Anything when they hear about Chelsea, they're always on alert. They want to talk about it. They want to make the headline. That's just the problem with the media. Uh, Actually, when we first signed Enzo Maresca, I was skeptical a little bit. Then because I'm more of like a researcher, I tried researching about his games and all that, see how he plays and all that. I feel he's a modern coach, one. Two, is the kind of coach that is not hell bent on one singular pattern. Because I watch all our season games, we pressed differently in each and every game. We defended differently in each and every game. We played different patterns in each and every game, which is different from when we first had a similar coach compared to him. Uh, what's it called? This guy that won us Europa League, Sari. But Sari was a little bit rigid in his pattern. But if you look at Maresca, look at the way we played against Man City, look at the way we played against Inter. This team has been improving every single game. So I feel it's about time we stop sacking coaches in Chelsea. It's about time we look at the long term. Because for the past 6 years, we have not attained 85 points in the league. So if we have not attained 85 points in the league, which means hiring and firing coach is not sustainable, which means we must try building something. And I don't want to mention names. Look at one club in North London there. They look at one club in North London there that wears red, that claim they are the best club in England, in London without UCL, without any Europa League. Look at them. They spent 7 years without smelling UCL. The last time we went to this UCL, we went there to win it, and it is just 2 years out now. It is okay for us to wait to sit down build patiently, sustainably, then look at talents we have been acquiring. It is only people that want to be biased that will say talents that we have been acquiring, talents like
He just
talents
robbed
like
me.
Talents like this boy in Boca Junior. These guys are
I
the
saw
new
the other
prospects in
room.
football.
I
Fine,
guess
our
so.
squad is young. We don't have experience, but I mean, 1 year is enough for having experience. 1 year experience is enough. This squad was together last season, and now it can only get better. We were four
This
points
bed,
away from
my mates
four,
they make
five
me
points away
drowsy.
from top four last season. If not for matches that we drew, we could have made top four last
There's
season.
this one that I have to take
We can
twice a day.
we can always get better, and I believe this season we
Morning
will
and
win
evening, it
most
fucks you
matches
up.
that we drew last season.
Because the
and
moment
we'll
I
get
took it
better.
at work, I wanted
Feeling
to.
like a ton of bricks. Doesn't matter, weak or strong. Take your time and do your trick.